Hey, what's good, family? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope you had a great weekend. Uh, excuse me. In the likelihood, your day is not going well, or things may be out of whack, or you know how life can get. Always, always, always remember: tough times don't last. Tough people do. Keep your hope and faith and trust in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to what I'm speaking of. Oh, getting into the topic for this video. Flint City Council member Eric Mays passed away on Saturday, February 24th, at the age of 65. There wasn't, I read a report that said he died from natural causes. Yeah, right. I'm gonna get into that why I say that here in a minute. But they said he died of natural causes. Um, Mr. Mays was known as an activist. He was an auto worker there in Flint, in my home state of Michigan. We all know about Flint and with the water crisis. And ironically enough, that's what causes activism because of the Flint water crisis. He was questioning the city leaders and the state, about this situation with the water in Flint. That's what led to him being appointed to the city council. He was appointed in 2013. That's when the things with the water crisis with Flint was going on in 2013, and it was made national news in 2014, 2015, around that time. So that's when the country and the world found out about Flint was about 2014, so about 10 years ago. You know, it was crazy. With them getting water and giving it to the people, the residents of Flint, from that dirty, mucky Flint River, that dirty river, that disgusting river, the Flint River. General Motors did not even want to wash their parts, car parts, with Flint water. They didn't want to wash the car parts with Flint water. If they didn't want to do that with car parts for their vehicles, what make you think it's good for people to drink that water, to bathe in that water? That's how evil Satan. That's just how wicked these people are. These um, former governor Rick Snyder and those. Oh my God, it's just so despicable and disgusting what they did and how they got away with it. Just disgusting, despicable. People developed skin problems, um, became ill. Some even died, and the water still is bad up there. From what I'm hearing, from what I understand, it still hasn't been solved, and it's been 10, 11 years later. So, but with that being, and it's just the whole situation with Flint. But it was in the making in the '80s when Reagan took the jobs from the General Motors. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember this, but I remember it. Back in '87, Ronald Reagan, that devil, along with Roger Smith, that devil, who was the head of General Motors at the time, took jobs from the Dodge Assembly Plant. Yeah, I think it was the Dodge Assembly Plant there in Flint, which was the main employer for Flint at that time. Took the jobs and outsourced them to Mexico. Moved thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs from Flint to Mexico. Cheap labor. That was the downfall of Flint right there, as far as I'm concerned. That was the downfall of Flint. This is why Flint is in the situation it is now. And bad politics, you know, go hand in hand. So you take the city's leading economy and you mix it with bad politics, and this is what you get, what you see with Flint now. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. But yeah, Brother Mays passed away age 65 on Saturday, February 24th. He was known for speaking his mind, very outspoken. I'm not going to say what they said in the papers, him being, known for being disruptive. No, no, he was known for being outspoken. He was from the north side of Flint and he represented the first ward there in Flint. And from what I've been reading, you know, people this is a huge loss for those residents because he gave the people in his district, in his ward, he gave them a voice. He was the voice of the people of the first ward of Flint. He was their voice. He was their champion. And now this brother is met his untimely demise. You know, we can't say we can say it's unfair, but only Allah knows when it's our time. And when it's our time, it's our time. We know also, however, we also know that situations play a hand in our untimely demise. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video that it was reported that Brother Mays passed away from natural causes. Really? Natural causes. Okay. I'm going to point some out to y'all. So on December 20th, 2 months ago, Councilman, the now late Councilman Eric Mays was suspended from the city council for 90 days. He was suspended from the city council, from the Flint City Council for 90 days back on December 20th. Why was he suspended? For using, for making constant frivolous motions and using racist rhetoric. Mays denied the allegation and planned to file federal legal action against the city council. So he was in the process of taking legal action against the Flint City Council for unjustly suspending him for 90 days, censoring him for 90 days, back on December 20th. He was in the process of doing that. Now he passes away 60 days after he's suspended. 60 plus days after this man is suspended from the city council, he passes away from natural causes. I'm not saying I'm okay. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. However, I will not deny that conspiracies do not that conspiracies exist. I will not sit up here and say that conspiracies do not exist because they do. Not a conspiracy theorist, if you want to use that term, but something don't seem right. Something don't seem right. I can't pinpoint it. I don't have the proof, but it's just funny to me. It just seemed funny, mighty odd, that he's at odds with members of the city council because, like I said, he was outspoken. The man was outspoken. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to call a baby ugly. Very outspoken. He was a champion for those who didn't, the voiceless. There in Flint. And now this man dies 60 plus days after being suspended from the city council. Something don't seem right. I don't know about that. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. Something ain't adding up. He's suspended on December 20th for 90 days for constant frivolous motions, racist rhetoric. That's on December 20th. He's suspended for 90 days. February 24th, 60 plus days later, he dies. Hmm. He was less than a month away from being brought back into the city council. March 20th, his suspension would have been over. I don't know, y'all. I mean, maybe I'm putting more into it. Maybe it's just me, Ryan, being Ryan. I'm being crazy, whatever. Call me a conspiracy theorist. That's cool. I've been called worse. Call me, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, whatever. But something don't seem right with this picture. It wasn't reported that the man was in poor health. Looked like he was in good health as far from the videos I saw of him. Again, this is in my home state of Michigan. I'm not there, so those those who live in Michigan, particularly Flint, could speak of it because they know more about this than what I do. I'm just reporting about the man's death, and you know, um, just want to give him his respect, pay respects to him and his family. But it's just something just seemed weird. Something seems off about this. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it just I don't know. Maybe the timing, because this wasn't the first time he's been suspended. I know years ago, a few years back, he called the then president of the city council. He referred to her as Adolf Hitler and did the Nazi salute. He was arrested out of council meetings. So he was very outspoken, and a lot of people didn't like that in Flint, particularly white people. In the city council there, because it's more white members than there are black members, and some black members didn't like it either because the president of the city council, Lydell Lewis, she suspended him. Now they want to get a man. Now they want to give a man his flowers. Well, we loved him. He was respected. Stop y'all bullshit. Stop y'all lies. Y'all did not love that man. Y'all thought he was public enemy number one. Y'all did not love that man. You just sending out for good PR. Just say we had our disagreements. We didn't see eye to eye. My condolences to the family, and leave it at that. But to sit up here to say that you love the man, that you cared about him, this and that, and now you want to speak great about him, y'all could say that BS. Save it for a fool that's gonna buy it, because y'all did not like this man because he was outspoken and he was black. He was bliggity, bliggity, bliggity black. He was a large black man, a tall, boisterous black man who was unapologetically black and who spoke the truth. And now he's gone. Something seems wrong with that picture. Hit that like button, smash that like button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on the new videos on here. Could you imagine if we had more Eric Mays in the Congressional Black Caucus? Could y'all imagine that? Instead of the Sheila Jackson Lee's, the what's the one brother, I can't remember his name, but Maxine Waters, Barbara Lee. I think he may be on the Congressional Black Caucus. I'm not certain. Um, Jim Clyburn down in South Carolina, that Uncle Ruckus looking fool. Could y'all imagine if we had more Eric Mays, people like him, in a Congressional Black Caucus, those who fight for black people, who fight for those who don't have a voice, instead of selling out to the highest bidder? Could y'all imagine how powerful the Congressional Black Caucus would be. But no, they sell out to the highest bidder. You got a lot of bootlicks, coons, and just shucking and jiving niggas on that caucus in the NAACP. It's a damn shame. Most of your mayors are black now. Eric Adams, Brandon Johnson, Karen Bass. I don't know about the sister in Philly. Her name Sherelle Parker. Is that her name? The she got elected last month. I don't know, but she probably fit the mold too, because all these black politicians are bootlicks, coons, and sambos, and they sell out to the highest bidder. They don't want to. They don't want to do the work for the community. They don't want to be the voice for the voiceless. Again, I'm talking about Karen Bass out in L.A., Brandon Johnson in Chicago, Eric Adams in New York. Probably Sherelle Parker. She probably gonna follow that same model too. The sister that got elected mayor in Philly, the mayor in Houston. I can't think of the mayor in Houston's name. The mayor in Atlanta. Can't think of his name. But it's just crazy. They sell out to the highest bidder, and the highest bidder for a lot of these black politicians, and including these mayors, the highest bidder is the Democratic Party. That's the highest bidder. They're placing the rights of immigrants over their own people. They're doing it in New York. They're doing it down in LA. They're doing it in Chicago. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Black people voted y'all into office on the strength that y'all was going to do what's right for the black community. But y'all turned y'all back on them and thumbed your nose at them and really gave them two middle fingers. The people who voted you in, you gave them, once you got in office, you gave them two middle fingers. Thank you for your vote. Now, F you. You want me to do something for y'all? Okay. What you gonna make me do it? My loyalties are to the Democratic Party, not y'all niggas. Excuse me for saying that, but it's not to y'all, not to y'all suckers. It's I want to help the immigrants. I want to help people from south of the border. I want to support Israel. I want to support cats and dogs. I want to support rats and roaches. I want to support any and everything but the black community. Am I right or am I absolutely right? And it makes no sense. But yet and still, we still vote for the Democratic Party. And why in the hell do we do it? I'm not saying go vote Republican. Vote for whoever you want to vote for, but know what you're voting for. That's what Dr. Claude Anderson told us decades ago. Don't go into voting blindly and being a fool. Know what you're voting for. Get something for your vote. But we vote blue because the media tells us that the red is bad, the red is evil, the blue is the good guys, but the red is evil. The right, they're evil. The left are the good guys. They're your allies. But when you ask for reparations, they are like they turn a deaf ear. They go deaf, dumb, and blind. Reparations? What's that? Reparations? Huh? That's what they do. But they're your allies. Not saying that the Republicans are, because at least they tell you. At least they have the decency to tell you they're not for you. But Brother Malcolm told us that decades ago about the white liberals and the white conservatives. He told us that. Go back and watch the video. In this age of technology, there is no excuse for being willfully ignorant. No excuse. Go back and watch his videos. They're 60 years old, over 60 years old. You can still go on YouTube and watch them. There's no excuse to be willfully and pridefully ignorant. There's no excuse. None. We all don't know everything. We are all ignorant to a degree. I'm ignorant. You all are ignorant to a certain degree. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant unknowingly. Unknowingly, that is, because we all don't know anything. I mean, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. We all don't know everything. We all do not know everything. We can't be all knowing. It's no way. It isn't possible to be all knowing. The only one that's all knowing is the Most High, the Almighty, Allah God. That's the only one that's all knowing. So it's nothing wrong with being unknowingly ignorant. Nothing at all. We all are. But to be willfully and proudly ignorant, yeah, that's a problem. That's an issue. Because now you not only being ignorant, it's being dumb, deaf, dumb, and blind. But yet, our people, the Democrats haven't done nothing for us in 60 plus years, well, 90 plus years. And yet and still, we go to the polls because they tell us to. Vote blue no matter who or what. Have you done anything for your community? Do they even support reparations? No, they don't. Out here in California, they unveiled 14 new bills for reparations. Not one of them was for cash payments. I'm gonna repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that again. Out here in California, where I live, they unveiled 14 new bills for reparations. None of them were for cash payments. Not a one. Zero. Zilch. Nada. But yet you want us to vote for you come in this coming election. F you and F your vote. Now, local elections is where we can make noise. But these state and national elections, they are farce. They're selections. But even with local elections, know what you're voting for. Do your due diligence. Don't just un, be blind to the fact that, oh well, they Democrat, they got a D next to their name, so I'm gonna vote for them because Democrats are just as racist as the Republicans. Democrats are just as racist as the Republicans. We have no allies. The only allies we have are us, each other. Give me 1 second. Plug my device in. All right, thank you all for being patient for those few seconds to plug my device in. But in any event, but yeah, they don't give a damn about you. And they're telling you that. But again, our far too many of our people fall for this hook, line, and sinker. They fall for the hook, line, and sinker. A politician to come to your church from the Democratic Party, eat fried chicken, sing some Negro spirituals, clap off beat, everybody clapping eight. You see them clapping off beat, have hot sauce in their purse, Hillary Clinton, wear chucks and pearls, Kamala Harris. Listen to tell us that they listened to Pac in the 80s, Kamala Harris, even though it's a damn lie because the brother didn't record his first album and didn't drop his first album until 91. So how was you listening to Tupac in the 80s? Listening to Too Short. You smoke weed. That's all they think about black people. They think all we do is smoke weed, listen to rap music, and eat hot sauce and fried chicken. Now you got Trump with the sneakers. They think all black people do is wear a $400 pair of sneakers. And who would wear that ugly shit? I mean, come on. But that's what they think of. That's what they think of you. That's what they think of you. They give animals more respect than they do the black voter. I'm gonna repeat that again. They give animals more respect than they give the black voter. All they think you do: smoke weed, eat fried chicken, hot sauce, wear chucks and pearls, listen to rap music, and wear $400 pair of sneakers. That's what they think of you. That's what they think of you. Both parties. You over the Yeah, I don't blame you, brother. I'm over it too. I've been over it. So it's a joke, but our people fall for it, especially from the left, from the blue party. All this is a political gang war because both parties are set tripping. Blue versus red. The Dems are the political version of the Crips, and the Republicans are the political version of the Bloods. That's all it is, Bloods and Crips. Just a political version of it, because both are one's blue, one's red. But I know I sidetracked. But back to Brother Mays. My condolences to his family, to his friends, to his constituents in the first ward on the north side of Flint. Y'all have my heartfelt condolences, and y'all are in my prayers. Y'all are in my prayers. May Allah grant y'all comfort and peace during this tough time. May Allah be pleased with our brother Eric Mays. Again, my condolences to his family, his friends, his constituents. Um, like I said, on the north side, on Flint's first war on the north side. Also, my condolences go out to his colleagues who they didn't treat him like a colleague, but they have my sympathies. Well, they have my condolences, not my sympathies. I'm not going to be sympathetic to them because they didn't treat him like he should have been treated when he was here on earth. So, but I give them my condolences. I give them that. From a professional level, they have my condolences because, like I said a few minutes ago, they didn't love that man because he called them to the carpet. He had the testicular fortitude to stand up like a man and call them to a carpet, whether it was white or black. And they couldn't take that. So it would not surprise me if they took him out. I'm just saying. People like Eric Mays, they don't the story don't end well for them. And that's okay. That's okay. There are a lot of heroes where the story didn't end well for them. Nat Turner is one. Malcolm X, Dr. King, Huey Newton, Chairman Fred Hampton, Bunchy Carter. A lot, a lot, a lot. Sister Harriet was able to be blessed to live to live in her 90s until Allah, called her home. But still, it don't end well for our heroes. And again, that's okay. It's not supposed to. So rest in peace, brother Eric Mays. My condolences to the Mays family, his friends, his constituents on the on the first ward on Flint's north side, and to his colleagues. You know, he was a champion of his people, for his people, for the people on the north side of Flint and the first ward. He was a voice for the voiceless. Again, it just seemed fishy to me that this man was suspended on December 20th for 90 days, and then 60 plus days later, on February 24th, he passes away. Something don't seem right. That's all I'm saying. He was about a month away from being reinstated. Something don't seem right. And he was taking legal action against the Flint City Council. Yeah, something don't seem right. Something don't seem right with this picture. But in any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this video. Let's have a conversation. Let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. Let's do something that the Flint City Council couldn't do, couldn't show the respect for Brother Eric Mays when he was here. They could not agree to disagree with him without being disagreeable. There's plenty of video on there that speaks to what I'm saying. Plenty of videos. So let's do what the Flint City Council couldn't do. Let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think and just share this video. Let's have a conversation. Support my channel and support my podcast. I can't do these without y'all love and support. So please support your brother. Sisters as well as brothers, please be safe. Be safe. The devil is busy now more than ever before. Beware and be aware. Till next time, y'all take care and I love y'all. God bless you. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.